First job was, surprisingly, Mervyn's, California, the place that I got arrested at when I was 14. They hired me when I was 16. What's up, besties? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing a 3-in-1 get ready with me hair. This hair is from Tinashe. I'll also be doing my makeup and showing you my outfit while doing a little bit of a chit chat with you guys. So if you want to see how I style everything, the fragrance that I put on too, and just how the whole look comes together, stay tuned. All right, guys, so to start off, we do have a sponsor in this video. It is Tinashe Hair. This is the unit. All the specs will be down below in the description box. I did bleach the knots on this unit. I also shampooed the hair. So this is the hair just completely dried in its natural state, natural form. So it is a bone straight. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with it. I might curl it, I might flat iron it. I'm not really sure, but the unit is, it kind of reminds me of like my natural hair. It almost reminds you of like permed African-American hair. That's kind of what it looks like, what it feels like. So I'm really anxious to see what it's gonna look like curled or flat iron. In my Tinashe package, it did come with a bonnet. This is the first time I got a bonnet in a hair sponsorship. So I definitely appreciate that. Love it, keeping it. You can never have too many satin bonnets. It also came with some lashes, like all packages do. And it came with your unit, of course. So I already cut the lace off. I already have little baby hairs down. I just have this band on the hair right now, just trying to hold everything back out of my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on my makeup. Then I'm gonna do my hair. And then lastly, we'll see the outfit that I picked out. All right, guys, so I think the topic that I am going to talk about in today's video is a video of firsts. Like my first this, my first that, first time doing this, first time experiencing that. I think I'm just gonna do, yeah, first. It'll help you learn a little bit more about me, my past, and things that have happened in my life. So, I don't know if this is gonna be a good topic. I don't know if these are gonna be interesting things to speak about, but that's what today's video will be about, is GinaJyneen's firsts. All right, as I'm doing my makeup, I ain't gonna be telling you what brand it is, what's this, why I'm doing that, because I ain't no makeup girl. I don't even wear makeup. I probably put on makeup legit, no cap, twice a month. That is it. I think I have pretty like decent skin, and we're still in a pandemic, so I'm not just like here and there. You know, mainly I'll just put on makeup like when I travel, honestly, truly. So, but today's Friday, I ain't got the kids. I might be going out to eat later on tonight. I might be doing something, so let me just put a little something on my face. Not even nothing cakey. So, all right, the first time that I met my biological father was this year. Oh, not this year, was 2020 of September. I've always known about him. I was told about him when I was about 12 years old. I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but yeah, we took a DNA test when I was pregnant with Ethan or Ashton. I can't remember. Y'all know they only 18 months apart. But I was pregnant with one of them. We took our DNA test about 9 years ago. And we kind of talked here and there, emailed here and there. But we really started talking on a more consistent basis in 2019. And then I met him, his wife, and one of my brothers in 2020. So that was the first time I met my father, and I'm hoping to go visit them again sometime in the near future. Chicago is freezing cold right now. I don't want no parts of that at all. Y'all keep y'all snow right where it's at. That little bit of snow that we got 2 weeks ago tried to kill us, so. So yeah, that was the first time I met my father, well into my 30s, so never too late to try to build a bond with your family. Maybe I will list these things, let y'all know what I'm using on my face. Just in case some crazy person out there is like, hey, I actually like Gina's makeup and I want to use what she uses. You crazy girl, but it's a possibility. So this one is Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid. This is what I used as my foundation. Okay, next I'm using the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. It's shaped like a pencil, so super cute. All right, my next first time that I got into a fist fight, like a real fight. First and only, guys, that's a fun fact about me. I've only been in one fist fight. And me and the girl, we are like super, super cool right now. But I got in a fist fight when I was about 19 or 20. My oldest son, his father, and me, we had communicated what time I was coming to pick my son up. I was out of town. I actually had went to Mardi Gras in New Orleans, and I spoke with him and saying I was gonna be late that Sunday night picking him up. He was like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna say which family member this is, but one of his family members, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. It was his sister, one of his sisters. He got two sisters, so it's one of them. One of his sisters, she didn't get the memo, I guess, and I guess he left our son with her. She called me on my cell phone, left me a bunch of crazy voice messages. So I was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna respond. I ain't gonna call, nothing. Because me and the father, we know what's up. You didn't get the memo, ma'am. So as soon as I went there to pick our son up, she opened the door. I said something slick. Bye y'all. We just start fighting. I was getting the best of her. And then my baby daddy wound up jumping in and breaking the shit up. And it was just a whole mess. But that was many, many moons ago. And me and her, we tight now. We can laugh about that shit now. Next thing I'm using is some setting powder by Laura Mercier in the color Translucent. They have another color in this that they came out with after the Translucent. I think it's more for us brown skin ladies of color. But hey, I had already purchased this and I've had this forever, and I think I'm gonna have it another forever because I barely use it and it's like still halfway full. So I ain't about to upgrade nothing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, my next the first time that I had my first kiss. I was 14 years old. I know that seems kind of late for some people. I know some people were getting their first kiss in like 5th and 6th grade. Nope, not me. I was in the beginning of 8th grade. So my first kiss was with a boy named Omar Beasley. I was in 8th grade, he was in 7th grade, and after school, we kissed. It was my first kiss. I could tell it wasn't his first kiss, Lord, because he damn near ate my face. So, yeah, I was 14 years old, 8th grade, upstairs, in the hallway, after school. I was supposed to be waiting on my bus, but girl, instead I was being a little fast thought box. Okay, next we're gonna do my eyebrows. I'm just gonna speed this little part up. I just use a brown Neutrogena eyeliner along with a spoolie, and literally that is it. I don't do no type of clean up, shape up, putting concealer around it, all that. Don't do it, don't know how to do it, so this is what we got. All right, this is the finished look of my eyebrows. Like I said, don't do nothing special with them. Yeah. Next, I'll be using my Almay pressed powder in the color Deep Like Me. I remember when Almay, like their darkest color was like for Rihanna. I remember Almay was a brand that I could not even use, and I'm really not even that dark of a skin tone, so their kind of expanding a little bit, but I still don't think they have just enough. But anyway, all right, so my next first is, first time I got flued out. First time I got flued out, I was 24, I believe. And y'all know I am a seasoned 30. I ain't 30, I'm in my 30s. Well in my 30s, a seasoned 30. So, this was a long time ago, before social media, y'all. Before you can just see a cute person that you like and sitting in my DM and be like, hey, come, you know, out to LA, come here, da da da. Before all that. Would y'all like me to make a video on what to do and what not to do? And how to get flued out and all that? Would y'all like a video on that? Just little tips and... Anyway, so yeah, first time I got flued out, I was 24. I had went to this private fundraiser. Some ball player, I can't remember his name. Some ball player had a private fundraiser that I was invited to. After the fundraiser, there was a guy who drove by in a red two-door Bentley. I will never forget. I was running with my homegirl. She had a white Escalade. I don't even talk to her no more. I wonder what she's doing now. But he drove by in a red two-door Bentley, me being 24 and being like a little bop. Little like, oh, who is that? He stopped, came back around, and was like, what's up? He had a thick New York accent, and he was like, I'm so-and-so, and I'm like, oh, okay. So we talked for a little bit on the phone, and probably about a month after that, he flew me out to New York, and that was my very first time getting flued out. That kind of set the tone for what I will and won't do and how to get flued out. You know, first mistake I had made, he said he was getting me my own hotel, which was a lie. He wanted me to stay with him in his condo. Also, he booked the ticket. It was just a whole mess. So anyway, I'm not gonna go into details. Wait, what do you want? I'm not gonna go into details. I can save that for another video. But yeah, after that weekend, me and him never talked again. He called and checked up on me maybe like a handful of times. He even emailed me. It was, child, like I said, that's a whole other video. But that was my next first. On to the next one. And next, I'm going to contour my nose with this e.l.f. Rich Chocolate Flawless Concealer. I know I'm probably doing stuff out of order than you do it, but it works for me, and that's just that on that. All right, so the first time and only time that I went to jail was when I was 14 years old. I was with my best friend Jennifer. We were in a store called Mervyn's, California. Some of y'all are probably too young to remember that store, but we had a Mervyn's, California. And we went in there with money in our pockets. We ain't want to spend that money. Girl, we went in there, we were stealing go-go boots. Go-go boots weren't so much in style back then. We were stealing bras. We were stealing clothes, panties, all kind of stuff with our big old backpacks. It was so obvious. So dumb. Anyway, so Jennifer filled up her bag. I had a little bit of room left in my bag, so she filled up my bag too with some of her stuff. That's what messed me up when it came to these charges. So anyway, as we're walking out of the store, there's this fine guy who's like, hey, excuse me. And I'm thinking he wanna holler at me. Mind you, I'm 14 at the time. Oh, buddy was probably like 21, 22. Why did I think he wanted to holler at me? I have no clue, but that's what stopped in my head. And I stopped and I was like, hey. Yeah, old buddy said, we know what you did. We need you to come back on in the store. I said, damn, I should have just kept, I was already out the store. I was literally out the store. I should have just kept on walking. But, and that was that. He stopped us. He said, we know y'all got stuff in y'all's bags. We were like, yes, we do. They added everything up in her bag, everything up in my bag. And there was some type of policy to where if it was under like $50, they would let you go. Mine was like at $61. I was so mad because like I told you, my homegirl had to put some of her stuff in my bag because she had got so much stuff. So I would have been scot-free, but I took some of the rap for my homegirl. But you know, I ain't no snitch and that, you know, thug life. But yeah, we went to jail. We went to juvie. We were there for a few hours until our parents picked us up. We got community service. So we had every weekend for like 5 or 6 weeks, we had to like plant in a garden. We had to go up to juvie, wash all the juveniles that were actually in jail, do their laundry. We had to serve food. We did like push-ups and running, like all kind of stuff. And then they said that me and Jennifer can never talk to each other again. We can't talk to each other at school. We can't sit together at lunch. It's so funny, like the way that they punished us. But yeah, so that was my first and only time going to jail at 14 for stealing. And next I'm doing a little bit of bronzer. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills powdered bronzer in the color Cappuccino. Y'all, I actually found this at TJ Maxx for $10. So if you have a TJ Maxx in your area, they might still have some. I seen some at Ross too, so, but I bought mine at TJ Maxx. So I'm just gonna do just a little bit of bronzer, just a little bit, just like around my face. So my the first celebrity that I ever talked to. I don't know if this person is really considered a celebrity, but I guess you are if you are in a professional sports league. Anyway, he played in the NBA. His name is Sebastian Telfair. Yeah, that was long time ago. This was like when he first got drafted. And what's crazy is the first time that I got flued out, that I met him on that trip. The guy who flew me out, we were in the club and we had a section, and I walked to the bathroom and I seen this guy. We had on matching shirts. I had on that big logo YSL t-shirt. He had it on too. And he was like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "Who are you, little cute little short stuff?" So, and then we exchanged numbers and we had started talking. So Sebastian Telfair is the first celebrity that I talked to. I believe he's in jail right now. I think the last time that I saw him was on TV, and I think he was like getting sentenced to like 8 years in jail, and I don't even remember what for. But yeah, y'all look him up. He was like a huge star player, like basketball player, like in high school. They thought he was just gonna be like the MVP when he got to the NBA, and then stuff just didn't pan out for him. And anyway, when I had met him, he had like just went into the NBA. So anyway, so yeah, that was my very first celebrity. Just put a little bit of bronzer here on the edges. Can't lift it up too much because I'm trying to make these edges stick down on this unit. All right, so I'm about to go ahead and finish my makeup. Just put some blush and some bronzer on. I'm going to do that off camera just because I kind of need to get this video going. But if you care what bronzer I'm going to be using, this is the Black Up by Gina Jyneen's highlight palette. And the blush that I'm going to be using is this Elfa blush in color Always Spicy. So we will be, and I'm also going to probably do some bottom mascara, put on my little moles and stuff. So and here we are, done. Just need to do my lip. I'm using that same Neutrogena pencil that I use for my eyebrows. You gotta be resourceful. And this is some Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick. Got this from TJ Maxx as well. It's in the color Dread, which to me is like a nude color. This was like $9.99 as well. And then I'm topping it off with some Hot Culture lip gloss. This is from Portia Nicole. She is a fellow YouTuber. Hey boo. And I love her lip gloss line. Like when she dropped them, I wanted to buy all 5 of them, but one was already sold out, so I got 4 of them. Support your friends' businesses, y'all. So that's what I'm topping it with. I don't know what color. Oh, the color is Nude. That's the color. And yeah, This is the final look of my face. Now on to the hair. Time to get started on this hair. I still don't know what I want to do with it. I'm thinking bone straight with a side part. I have never done that before. I always do bone straight with a middle part. But I'm thinking the hair needs to be to the side so you can really see the color in my face. I think if I put it down the middle, the color isn't, it's like not as good, I'm gonna say. All right. So if I put it down the middle, of course I would do it much neater than this, y'all. But this is how it would look down the middle. It's cute, but it's just really streaky. You see? I think over to the side, with the heavy amount of blonde going to this side, I think that looks better. In my opinion, y'all can let me know down below, but either I'm gonna have a parted to the side or just that flip over to the side, because I'm liking the way that the color sits better when it's like this. This is actually really, really pretty. Like, really pretty. Look at that. Like, this is cute. Okay, all right. Final decision is parted. I'm gonna put a part, okay? I gotta talk to myself like, what am I gonna do? Ooh, that parted nicely. And it is a little bit orange because I did, I bleached the knots. I probably over bleached them just a little bit. So it's a little bit orange, nothing some concealer won't fix. And if I don't like it, then I can always just do the swoop over. So let's start flat ironing. I'm using the Sea-Doo Revolution flat iron. I used to use the Chi flat iron for years. Then I got this Sea-Doo Revolution flat iron probably about, I've had this for probably about like 7-8 years now. Amazing, amazing. Like, I'll link it down below if you guys, if y'all want to read about it. I don't even know if they still sell these, honestly. But I got it from Ulta like 8 years ago, and she has not let me down. All right, so my next first is my first apartment. I got my first apartment. Well, let's say moved out of the house with the parents, my mother and my stepfather. They had actually moved to Dallas to start a ministry, and they lived in Dallas for about 7 years. Yeah, they were there for about 7 years. We did not want to go with them because I was, what, 20 or 21? I was 20. 18, 19, 20. I was 21, I'm lying. I was 21 years old. My mom moved to Dallas. We didn't want to go. So me and my sister, we got our first apartment together, Stafford Run Apartments. I will never forget, those apartments are still up, standing to this day. They look like pure crap. But that was our very first apartment. My sister was actually still in high school. She had got held back a grade, so she didn't finish until she was 19 years old. So she was actually still in high school. I had just turned 21. She was 19. And yeah, so she was the only person at her school with an apartment. So I know that was kind of cool for her. And I would drive her to school because she didn't even have a car. My sister was so scared to start driving and get her driver's license. She didn't even get her driver's license till she was 20 because she was that scared of driving. And of course, I had a car since I was 17 years old. And so I would drive her. Next first is my first car. I got my first car at 17 years old after I had Byron. That's the name of my oldest son. It was a very old boxy car, but that was my first car. My mom paid cash for it from one of her co-workers, and that was my first car. It was a 1985. 1985 red two-door. Ooh, y'all see how my lashes got stuck? Red two-door BMW, baby. I was everywhere zipping through town in that car. I drove that car proudly. So Yup, my first car was a 1985 BMW. It got me through junior and senior year of high school. And then after that, I upgraded. All right, y'all see this hair is flat ironing. So nice. So nice, you can see this is the flat iron side. And this is the side after I had just, you know, just air dried from washing it. So it definitely flat irons really nicely. I'm not gonna put any product on it because I don't want to weigh it down, but it looks good. It looks good. All right, my very first luxury purchase. My very first luxury purchase on my own, because the first time something was purchased for me, my mom had bought me this logo Coach set when I graduated from high school. Coach had logo bucket hats, logo sneakers. They had logo everything with the C's all over it. And that was my gift when I graduated. She bought me the sneakers and the bucket hat. And that was my first really designer item that I owned. But my very first designer purchase with my own coin was a Gucci fanny pack. I'll probably pop a picture on the side because it's not how the fanny packs look now. It was like a flat belted fanny pack. It almost looks like something like a painter or a makeup artist would wear around their waist and keep like their tools in it. That's how it looked. I paid about like $400 back then, like $450. Ain't nothing at Gucci $450 except for a keychain right about now. So that tells you how long ago it was. I believe I was about 20. I was around 20 or 21. So probably used my income tax money, who knows, because around that time I was working at Old Navy. So I know I wasn't making enough money to really just splurge like that. But yeah, my first luxury purchase was a Gucci fanny pack. So y'all, I'm going to flat iron some of my hair off camera. Well, I'm gonna do it on camera. I'm just gonna speed it up and then I'm gonna come back and then do a couple of more first. And then we're gonna look at the finished product of this hair. All right, so the hair is pretty much done being flat ironed. It looks so pretty. Oh, it looks so pretty, guys. This is Tinashe Hair, like I told you, like so pretty. I'm just gonna go over it just a little bit more, and I'm gonna use my hot comb also to get it a little bit flatter. Y'all need to do something about my part. But let's continue on with these firsts. My next first is my first YouTube paycheck. I feel like I made a video on this a long time ago. Maybe not, I don't know. I feel like I did. But anyways, my first YouTube paycheck. I started YouTube in April of 2018. That's when I posted my first video. I am almost at my 3-year anniversary. Like, what? But yes, April of 2018 is when I posted my very first video, and I got my very first paycheck from YouTube, and it was $485, and that was in September of 2018. So it kind of happened for me a little bit fast, I think. Only a few months before I started getting paid. Y'all know there's thresholds that you have to hit. Viewing thresholds, subscriber thresholds. They have to review your channel to make sure that you don't have any sketchy, crazy stuff going on your channel, and then they approve you to be a YouTube partner, and then you start getting paid every single month. So what I got paid in September is what I had made in August. So like when I get paid So like getting paid for February is what I made in January. So it's always 1 month behind. So yeah, that was my very first paycheck. I have come such a long way. Like, I'm just so happy and so grateful. And it's always thanks to you guys. Like, y'all just love me, y'all support me, y'all rock with me. I don't know why, cause I be feeling like I'm weird, I'm awkward, but y'all be rocking with me. Like, that's why I appreciate y'all so much. And don't forget, I do have a giveaway. All of the rules are in my very last, not my last vlog, but maybe the vlog before. I don't know, read the title. It says giveaway in the title. Depending on when this video comes out, it will have either been in my last vlog or the vlog before. So, but anyway, let me see, cause I have like a whole list of firsts. I was going off the dome for a little while. Oh, I got a couple more firsts on here. All right, so my first plastic surgery. Y'all know I have had many. I do, I enjoy changing things that I don't like with myself. Like, if I have the money to do it, I ain't hurting nobody, I ain't harming nobody. And I wanna upgrade some features, then I don't see nothing wrong with it. Girls, if you wanna do something, get your tummy tuck, your breasts done, your BBL, do that. Like, we all about trying to feel good about ourselves all the time. No matter what your dude says, your dude's gonna tell you no, your best friend might tell you no, don't do it. Your parents might say don't do it, do it. But anyway, my very first one was a tummy tuck. I got my tummy tuck in 2015. Along with my tummy tuck, he did do a little bit of lipo, like on the sides, to kind of curve me out just a little bit. And I got that done here in Houston at Aesthetic Surgery Institute by Dr. Doe. I still see him to this day. He's done my thigh lipo. He's done procedures on my sister. He's done procedures on one of my really close friends. He does my fillers and my Botox. So y'all see these luscious lips? This is thanks to Dr. Doe. So yeah, oh, and my nose. He does filler in my nose so I can have more of a bridge, because my nose is literally completely flat naturally. But yeah, he puts filler in the bridge of my nose so I can have a little bit better shape to it. So yeah, that was my very first plastic surgery. I've had a bunch since then. And yeah, I will be having more as well. So y'all stay tuned, actually. Really soon, actually. All right, let me go ahead and take this band off. Okay, what do I need to fix? Oh, let me get my mirror that I just broke. Oh my God. This was my mom's mirror, so I'm not throwing it away. I'm about to super glue this motherfucker back together, and we're gonna keep it pushing. Okay, not bad. I could have pushed it back just maybe like ½ an inch more. It just makes my forehead so small right now. But yeah, not bad, not bad. All I did was just a little bit of plucking to the hairline, not much. Like I told you guys, I did bleach the knots. That's why they look a little bit orangey, but we can always fix that. Let me fix this part. Actually, let me make a defined part. That's what I said I was gonna do. That's what I said my final decision was making a defined part. Do I want a defined part, or do I want to leave it like this? This is actually like a nice volume. Let me see. Oh, okay, it's hot. I'm just using the side of my flat iron to kind of, not flat iron, my hot comb, to just kind of, so it won't be like so big and buff. So you can kind of see the part just a little bit better. Should I brush this back a little bit? I really don't even need it. I'm just doing something. All right, so my first job. My first job was, surprisingly, Mervyn's, California, the place that I got arrested at when I was 14. They hired me when I was 16. 16? No, I'm lying. They hired me when I was 17 to work. They had things back there called weekend work and holiday work, to where if it was gonna be like a busy holiday shopping weekend, like the weekend before Mother's Day, they would hire people on just to work that weekend. So Mervyn's, California was my very first job, to where I got hired on. It was just weekend work. I worked there for 3 days, like 4 or 5 hours a shift. And that was it. I don't know, do they still do that in like retail? Do they hire you just for like a weekend? But yeah, they did that. They must have forgot that I was stealing from them 2 years prior. That is funny. But and then my second job, I did that again at Macy's. It was for like a week during a holiday. I was still 17 years old. This one was around Christmas time, I remember. You know what, Mervyn's, California, it was for tax-free weekend. That's what it was. Tax-free weekend. I don't know if they have that in every state, but in Texas, it's sometime in August, and it's for like back to school or whatever. So yeah, that was my first job. Mervyn's, California. And y'all, I've been working ever since. I have literally like never been without a job, income, or anything. I have to like, I gotta be doing something. I always say I can never see myself as like a housewife not doing anything. If I was to marry like a very wealthy man and I could be a housewife, I would still be doing YouTube. I would still be an influencer, as they say. I would still be doing this kind of stuff. I can't just like not do anything, just raise kids and cook, go to the gym and just live life watching soap operas. I can't do that, so yeah. Okay, my next first was the first time I got it in, and you know what I mean when I say I got it in. It really wasn't in, literally, it wasn't in. But the first time that I tried to get it in, I was 14 years old. Yes, I was way too young, way too young. If there's young girls watching this video, wait, like seriously, it ain't what it's cracked up to be, because it was a whole mess. It was a whole like, this is it. Like I went through this pain and this discomfort for this. Like, this what everybody be like trying to brag about. Anyway, yeah, I was 14. It was with my boyfriend at the time. His name was Chris Jackson. I actually saw a picture of him recently on somebody's Facebook. I haven't seen him in person in probably 15 years. Yeah, and I saw him and I was just like, wow, you took my B card. You look like somebody's pawpaw right now. But anyway, he's probably a great person. Who knows? I don't know. I knew him back when I was 14. So that's my boyfriend for a few months. Like I said, I was 14. It was the summer of me going into 9th grade. So yeah, I was just really too young. It didn't even last for like 2 minutes. And that was it. I was done being a V. So yeah. Women out there, young girls, wait. If you can wait, it will be worth it. So you can really enjoy your experience. So just little words of wisdom from Auntie Gina. All right, so I'm just gonna go in with an Ulta concealer stick. Y'all, have literally had this stick for years. Ulta probably doesn't even sell it anymore, but it's perfect to use for the parting in my units. That's why I still use it. So yeah. All right, another first, the very first concert that I went to was the Hot Boys and GRWM. If you don't know who the Hot Boys is, that's the group that Lil Wayne was a part of. Lil Wayne and Baby and Juvenile, Turk, BG. Yeah, the Hot Boys. Well, Baby wasn't a part of it. Baby was part of the Big Timers, but you know, Baby was like, he was the mastermind behind all of Cash Money stuff. So yeah, it was the Hot Boys and GRWM, which is a weird lineup of artists, but it was my first concert. I was 15 years old, just turned 15. My mom bought us our tickets, dropped off me and my sister. So if I was 15, she was either 13 or 14. So we were really young. Dang it, I kind of messed that up a little bit. It ain't gotta be perfect. It ain't gonna be perfect. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil at the top for these flyaways. I'm using Urban Hydration in honey, and this is just a repair oil. Oh, I ain't never used this before. It's brand new. Oh shoot, it sure is. I ain't got no oil that's already open. I don't like opening a new product if I already have one that's open. Let me check and see if I got one that's already open. Okay, nope, guess not. Just the tiniest amount. When I tell you tiny, that's literally like a pea size. You don't want a bunch of oil in your hair because then it weighs it down. See? Just had to get rid of those little flyaways at the top. Now they're gone. And I'm not gonna put it throughout my whole head just because I want the body to still be in my hair. Okay, so this is like the finished look of the hair. I'm loving the length. Let me show you guys how it is on me. This is where it comes on me, pretty much almost down to my waist. I am 5'9", so for you girls who are a little bit smaller than me or a lot smaller than me, it's gonna come like to your waist or even to your booty. So you could have, I could have parted this hair down the middle. I showed you what it looks like on the side. The middle, just a little swoop over. Could have curled this hair, but like I said, I haven't had a side part straight unit in probably over a year because I'm just so used to my middle parts, but I love this. Love it. You guys, check out Tinashe Hair. Coupon code down below. Get this hair, get this color. Y'all can't tell me I don't look good. You can't tell me I don't look good and that this was a bomb ass transformation. For somebody who don't know how to do makeup, who really don't know how to do hair, I look good. All right, now on to the outfit. Okay, what perfume do I want to wear? Let me show you guys my little mini collection. It ain't all that, it ain't all lavish and bougie and all that, but I like it and I enjoy each fragrance. So these are my fragrances, y'all. Which one should I pick? Which one? Today's a chill day, so I think I'm gonna go with Moschino Fresh. This smells so good. So good. I literally got this from Marshall's for $19.99. I think online it's like $30-something. And then I've showed you guys this one before. This one, Aaliyah's Face recommends. She said this is her favorite perfume out of all her expensive ones. This is her favorite, and I found this one online for maybe $25. So yeah. But I know they sell this gold one at Marshall's too, because when I bought this blue one, the gold one was there too, but I already had the gold one. So this is the fragrance of the day. Now on to the outfit. Bitch, y'all thought I was gonna have on a fire outfit. Nope, something loungy. Y'all, it's Friday. I'm about to be around the house. I'm gonna go pick up the kids later, but this is my homegirl's clothing brand. It is Antics Apparel. Her logo is the Black Panther, and I got these shorts. And if you can see on the back, can you see the back? Oh, it says all power to the people. You know, that was the logo of the Black Panther Party. Y'all check her out. Check out her small black business. So yeah, this is my outfit. Got some slippers on, and we comfortable on this Friday. So this is the final look. Guys, make sure you check out Tinashe Hair. I hope you enjoyed my video of first getting to know a little bit more about your girl. And until next time, also don't skip that description box. Got coupons down there. Got the link to this beautiful unit. All right, you guys. Peace.